home-cooked meals from Weber's Cuisine for everyone, but especially for my nieces and nephews, Fiona, Elliot, Mila. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Weber's Cuisine. Today we're going to be doing a vegetable lasagna, and I'm going to do it without the classic bechamel sauce, but instead I'm going to be adding a lot of different more cheese. So it's going to be good on cheese, but a little lighter because there's no bechamel sauce. Okay, let's get going. And every young person that is not so confident with their cooking, but here you can create something yourself. And I know it's not the usual Weber's Cuisine style, but I leeks, sweet potato, beets, a little onion, shallot, some garlic, a regular potato, and some Brussels sprouts. I think they're called. Okay. Anyway, this is the first take on food for the younger generation, and vegetarian, vegan. The shallots, but this one is vegetarian, yeah. Okay. And need some garlic. Take like 3 cloves. And just squish them a little with a knife, and then they're a little easier to peel. Oh, you want to do your shallots and your onion. When you slice, it's important that you keep your thumb behind your fingers, so you don't cut like this, but you cut like this. Yeah. Okay, we got a warm pot over here, and I just got some sunflower seed oil. That's nice. Okay, and the cloves, you can slice them fine, or you can just squish them. You could also use a garlic press, but this is how I do it. Nice caramelization on this. Show you here. Whoops. Alright. I'm gonna add some spices. I like to add bay leaf, which is called laurbærblad in Danish. And then I got some salvie. Just be careful with this. If you buy this brand here, and you can buy these in the Thai shops in Copenhagen, just be careful with this particular one. This stems in it. A little bit of that. And do a little bit. Put it back here. I got some Madras curry. A little bit of that. You can do whatever you want for spice. I got some sumac. That's also, I don't know, I started using that lately. It's pretty nice. And what we got here? We got some curry. It says curry leaves. Put a little bit of that in. And there is, I don't need that, but okay. Then I have some other spices here I like to add. I like to put chili flakes in, give them a little bit of a spice. Oh, that's smoked paprika. Smoked paprika and chili powder. A little bit of chili powder, maybe a half a teaspoon of each for this batch, and some chili flakes. And I have some oregano. Got some basil here, some oregano, and what else I got? Thyme, dried thyme, and we have some rosemary. All right, and this is for the bolognese. We'll call it vegetable bolognese. Right. The back on the stove, I'm gonna put it on really low. And just like two. What are they called in Danish? That's the question. They are called. Oh yeah, in Danish we call these rosenkål, and Brussels sprouts in English. Sweet potato. What I like to do is see how it's round. So it's bottom up, then you got a nice surface. Then you can make your slices. All right. Just gonna do a rough dice on these babies. Same with the beet. Get a good grip, and then you got a nice flat surface. Whoops. Same with the potato. For the potatoes, there's a lot of fancy tricks where you can, like online I've seen, you can like tape a toothpick here and here, and then the potato will slide off. But you could also just practice, keep your thumb behind you, and then just slice, and then slice, push. And that's, I would think, is much easier than taping toothpicks to your knife. With a little practice, there you go. Alright, let's take this. It's getting a little dry. I'm gonna add a little more oil to it. And you add your potatoes and your beets. Right here, I'll show you. I like to put a little foil on, just to keep, it's easier to clean the bacon sheet here. Okay. Okay, bacon paper. We're gonna, for the lasagna, we're gonna have the vegetable bolognese that we're making, and then we're gonna layer it with the cheeses, the bolognese, and I'm gonna grill these vegetables here. We got a zucchini, we got a couple of red bell peppers, and I got an eggplant. Onions are really fresh. They're really killing me. All right, let's just rinse these off. That's pretty good. Got about 5 minutes. Now we're gonna deglaze with the red wine. I got some scraps here from last night, the night before. So it doesn't really matter. It can be leftovers that you don't want to drink anymore. It could be a week old. It could be a couple of weeks old. It could be a cheap wine if you'd rather go that way. There's a lot of different routes to handle that. So we're gonna let that reduce down a little bit, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of vegetable bouillon, just like a corner. Oh, there's a little bit here. cut the peppers like so. So you get some end cuts and some nice strips. Okay. Thicker. Nice and very nice whole ones, just like that. You can just crush them up a little bit with the spoon or the fork or whatever you got, and then you can rinse out this with water. You add that to the bolognese. You can add your leeks and your stuff now. You're going to want to let this cook on the stove for half an hour, and then it's ready. Oh. And okay, we're going to take these babies in. You got the roasted red peppers. Just gonna I'm going to toss these with some extra virgin olive oil. There we go. We'll put a little salt in it. And I have some pepper here. Fresh ground pepper. Okay, and you just want to get it coated in this. Okay. I got the first vegetables out. I think these are done, maybe. Pretty good. Go. Just want to cool them down. Yep, it's actually. Just want to spray this. I got some food spray. You can do that if you have it. Okay. Do is you want to start with some this bechamel sauce. Take out the curry leaves and the bay leaves if you want to. I like to do that. We'll get them later, I guess. I'm going to scoop some of this bolognese out. First layer. Okay. We'll do a couple of layers of these pasta babies. So. All right, we will do some eggplant. Alright, we're gonna do all the cheeses. What do we got here? Okay, we got some fresh probably save these for the top layer. They'll give a nice melty melt. Okay, we got some shredded mozzarella. Okay. Followed by the veggie bolognese. That out. Okay. Pasta. Cheddar. More mozzarella cheese. Shredded kind. Squash. Bell pepper as well. I mean, you could do a whole layer of bell pepper, but then you need to get some more bell peppers, obviously. Then we're gonna do I'm gonna do this layer here. Pasta. That. That's fine. You don't have to cover the whole area. Okay. Finish with the bolognese. Okay. Like this. Okay. Cheddar cheese on. Take these babies in. Cut them a little bit. knife, you always want to rinse it off after you've used it. And you always want to just rinse it in cold water and then dry it. And then you'll have a knife that's nice and sharp for a long time. Okay, now we want to cover it with some baking paper. And we're going to cover it with foil on top of that. It's going into the oven for 45 minutes. And then I'm going to take it, let's say 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and then after 40 minutes, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take the foil off and the baking paper off, and then we're going to give it the last 20 minutes. And then, yeah. And then it will be done. There we go. Let's try it out. It's really hot, but I'll give it a shot.